Hello and welcome to this Unreal Engine beginner tutorial that will show you how to quickly and easily add music or sound effects to your level. Now, a lot of things in Unreal Engine, if you're a beginner, are not easy by any means. However, adding music and sound effects is. Actually, it is really simple and easy, and I'm going to show you how the same process takes place in this first-person template level I have set up here, and using my starter content music and sound effects which you too have in your Unreal Engine. I'm going to showcase the process of adding music or sound effects to the same level and most importantly to the same space. Now, first of all, to find that starter content and its music and sound effects, just find the folder in your level and check out the audio folder. All of these are located right here. As you can see, you have your individual sound effects and you have your music. All of it can be tested or played by clicking on the sound waves. So let's, for example, check out the music, starter music 01. So it's kind of a mysterious tune. You can also, by clicking again, stop the same preview, and let's say we want to add that music to the level. The whole process begins and ends basically with simply dragging and dropping that audio file in your level in the physical space. So be aware to not again click on the preview, just click above it or to the sides and simply drag it into the scene. And there you have it, the music is set and ready to go. So let's check it out in the level itself. My first shot. And as you can see, I'm moving around and the music is playing right now. It's apparently, when you first add it, all over or inhabiting the entire level. However, it is not, it has physical properties, or more precisely 3D properties that I'm going to show you now. If we again select the same audio and we go for this attenuation, it will allow you to actually have a spatial perspective of the same audio file. So if we go with override attenuation, you'll get this visual or spatial representation of the same music. So you have your inner sphere, which is here, and if we zoom out a lot, we have an additional sphere, which is the outer sphere. Right now they're inhabiting the entire level, but there is a difference, and I'm going to show it to you by changing these actual properties for the inner radius, which is the inner sphere, and fall of distance, which is the outer sphere. So let's bring them both down a lot and use them to basically show you what's going on. The inner sphere is the maximum volume of any sound effect or music. The outer sphere is the point where the same volume begins to rise from 0 or how many decibels where you don't hear anything, and it gradually starts rising until you reach the inner sphere, and inner sphere or inner radius provides you with full audio capacity or full volume. That is an excellent element that you can have for building ambience, creating kind of a atmosphere in your game, and using it for a number of different genres, starting with, of course, the most obvious one, horror, but also doing it for pretty much anything else. So I'm going to bring down the inner radius and I'm going to add a bit of fallout distance. So if we condense the inner radius, the outer radius goes down as well, but we can expand it later on. I'm going to also move my block or this object here, this mesh, to kind of have an idea where the same volume is at max. So it's somewhere around here. When I reach in front of this cube, I'll have max volume, and before that I will have kind of a gradual rising of the same audio effect, more precisely music. So let's try it out. I'm at the right kind of vector, and I'm slowly moving into, and the music will start pretty soon. As you can see, it's barely audible, but it's rising. It's slowly rising in volume. And I'm now at the inner sphere. It's on max volume right now. And if I move further, it will again begin to fall off and be completely shut down. So there you have it. That's the whole process. There are other, of course, factors that you can change and influence, but these, more precisely attenuation, or the ability to override attenuation and to edit manually the same space, is the most important one. So let's say you have a demo or a test level that you just want to inhabit with some kind of a looped music. You simply create a huge fallout distance and a huge inner radius around your level, and it's going to play the music when you start the game immediately and continue to loop it again and again. If you want to use something like sound effects and atmospheric sound effects, for example, let's say you have a 3D level that features a forest and you want to add something like bird sounds or wind or anything else, you simply add the spatial requirements for that, place the bubble where the same music takes place in the forest, leave some fall of distance on its perimeter where you can kind of get that sense of people walking into a forest and slowly starting to hear birds chirping and everything else, and the same option will work great. So as you can see, adding music, adding sound effects to Unreal Engine in your levels as an ambient or a kind of an ambient factor is really easy. It's really simple. You don't have to use blueprints, so that's a big deal for beginners, at least in my case, and it's really straightforward how you can manipulate with it once you set it in the level itself. So there you go. This is the way to add sound effects and music to your Unreal Engine levels. Hope you found this tutorial useful. If you did, please subscribe for future tutorials. Leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a question in the comment section below and I'll give my best shot at the answer. That's all for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ivica. Have a great day and have loads of fun in your Unreal Engine projects. Until my next video, bye bye.